Jen, and I'm back to bring you another process video using the Ali Edwards May 2019 Stories by the Month kit. This comes out at the end of April, but it's themed for May, and so I want to show you the kit really quick and then I'll get into the story. So first of all, we have the stamp set, which I always love. This is May, Time with You. Love this story. Celebrating story number 1, 2, and 3. Love that. And then here's the story. We have some wood veneer pieces. Let's look at the cards first, actually. Oh, also, they come in these cute little pouches now. How cute is that? And then there's a little Ali Edwards thing on the side, a zipper pouch. Love it. Okay, so we have the chipboard, which says thankful for you, May moment, you do you, here comes the sun, the hard part, just lovely, here's the story, here we go, May joys, May flowers, right now, and finding beauty. Very versatile, like lots of different stories you can tell with that, right? And then we also have the stickers sheet, which has lots of words about growing and living and beautiful things and May stuff. Let's look at the wood pieces and then I'll show you the cards. So we have moments, you do you, here comes the sun, this month, here's the story, celebrate, this is May, and May joys. Very nice. I might try coloring some of these with ink, we'll see. And then the cards, we have, this is May, looking forward to. May your choices reflect your hopes, not your fears. Love that one, especially for the story I'm going to tell. This is my daughter when she graduated 6th grade, so going on to 7th grade, which was weird and crazy. Giving thanks. Finding the power of finding beauty in the humblest things makes home happy and life lovely. Good stuff. Love this story. Enjoying the little details, and then May details. And then for the larger cards, we have celebrating, and last year, I'll see if I can insert a photo. I used the digital version of this kit, which came out last year, and I turned these into a home for my photos. So I'll insert a photo. This is May, love that card. Time with You, and May Adventures. And then this is the kind of like insert little card that they always give you. It says fall in love with taking care of yourself, mind and body and spirit. Love that. Okay, so that is the May kit, and I'm gonna go ahead and create a layout using this 3x4 photo of our little family.
All right, so I'm starting this layout with an old standby, which is arranging my cards and a photo in a horizontal line across the layout. And this is one of my favorite ways to use pocket page cards on layouts. You can see you could use 3x4 or 4x6 cards. I have lots of other layouts that I've done the same way, and I really like doing it. So I want to use the word now for my title, and I have these chipboard letters that I've had from Ali Edwards forever. If there are still some in her shop, I'll link to them below, but you could die cut those out if you wanted to, or anything. I'm using the new Honeyman ink to transform one of the wood shapes into a yellow color to match that card that I'm using. And I'm just taking a black pen and outlining the letters on the wood piece so they stand out a little bit more. And I think it turned out really well. One thing I would suggest is to dry your wood, or if you dipped the wood directly into the ink like I did, maybe wipe it off with a paper towel, because I didn't let the ink dry all the way and it got everywhere and I had to redo some stuff. So just a little word of warning there. So for my background, I'm using this cardstock, and it is Fog cardstock from Basil, I believe. So it's a light gray, it's not a white, so you can see that white card popping off of it. And sometimes I just like to switch it up. I use white backgrounds a lot, and so I just decided that using gray would be a nice change. And I'm just putting some foam adhesive on the back of my photo just to help it stand out literally. And the foam adhesive that I have, those are alphabet letters. You can use any kind of foam, but those alphabet letters I got because they were unpackaged and then the store had to repackage them, and so they were like $1 for the whole package, so had to take advantage of that. I backed the the O with that May card that I loved. It said "This is May" over and over again, and I think that's a great way to use the cards as well to back openings or holes in letters or in die cut shapes or anything like that. Cut files would be great too. So this is where I got some of that ink on there, and so that kind of helped me determine where I was going to place it. And I realized that I needed some foam underneath the wood veneer piece to help it stand up to the same height as the letters. And I was taking my heat gun straight to it, but then I thought maybe it would warp everything else. And so I grabbed a paper towel and kind of wiped it off, and that helped a lot. There is a spot on my O on that May, "This is May" pattern that I put behind it, and it's bugging me, and I'm thinking maybe I can cover it up, but eventually I'm going to switch that out. Luckily I have enough of that card left. If I didn't, the digital version of this kit is still available, and if I can remember to, I will link to it in the video description. So I love that May Adventures card. It's kind of a subtitle there, and I just added some stickers from the kit above and below it. I'm going to use a phrase from the stamp set, and I'm going to curve it around the O, and I kind of went back and forth about what I wanted to put up here, but I think it says "Time Together" or something like that. And I'm going to use the Columbia ink. It matches that May Adventures card, and I just love that color. It looks very, very subtle. In real life, you can see it better than you can on the video or in the photos, but it turned out really nice. I think I could have curved it just a tiny bit more and it would have looked a little better, but it is what it is. So here I'm replacing the center of that card or the center of the O, because I had messed it up with the ink. And I really love that ink color. I'm so glad Allie has a yellow now, and those ink colors are awesome, and I will link to that in the video description for sure. And I'm trying to decide how to embellish. I kind of want to bring some yellow in as my embellishment, and I'm thinking stars would be nice. I have some fabric stars from a past story kit, but they're not quite working. I only have 2. I feel like I need 3, and so I keep going back and forth on it. So I decided to go ahead and stamp the date. I used my Heidi Swap roller date stamp because I liked the cursive in it, and I'm going to use some of these chipboard circles. Because the O in the title is emphasized by me putting that card behind it, I felt like it was good to add circles as an embellishment. So here what I've pulled over is my little tray of Allie Edwards chipboard and rubber embellishments. I keep them by color. I did this a few weeks back, and I really like having them by color. I work with a kit and make a few layouts with it, and then I kind of break it up. And I find that when I'm working on other projects, I go looking for colors, for a pop of color. And so it's easier for me to have them sorted by color. And then one of the embellishments will pop out to me rather than by theme. I like to scrapbook with it first by theme, but then just, happen upon them. So I was thinking Grow would be cute. It's actually a kind of a more green yellow, but I feel like it works here. And then I found some chipboard stars that are some older embellishments from Allie, and I don't know, I'm having a hard time deciding what to do. These little puffy stickers came in a past story kit, and I'm just thinking about using that kind of grayish color. I feel like it works well here, and there's also kind of blue-green color that would work too, and so I'm just thinking about what might work. I really like the idea of the stars. This was my daughter's 6th grade graduation, and I'm actually looking back on reflection in this. I post-dated it for May 1st, 2019. But the photo was actually taken in 2018. And I'm just reflecting back on how much she has changed in a year, how different it is, how more like grown up she is since then, how she's been flourishing in junior high, which is awesome because I know that's a really awkward age for a lot of teenagers. And so I'm just really grateful for the stage that she's in and for the girl that she's becoming. She seriously makes me so proud. And I'm sorry because I'm starting to choke up a little bit, but oh, yeah, she's a good kid. I'm really grateful for her. So I do decide to go ahead with the stars, and I decide to just keep them around the word May Adventures, and instead of bringing them up towards the top end. That is kind of how I end up finishing it up, and just gonna glue those down. I don't think I add anything else. Oh, I add a couple of staples, and that is going to complete this. So hopefully you enjoyed this layout. Let me know if you'd like to see anything more or different from me using these kits. I think they're a great deal, and I love telling stories with them each month. So here are some close-up photos, and again, I will leave links in the video description to any products that are available, as well as to where you can find out more information about these Stories by the Month kits. Thanks so much for watching, and here are a couple other videos you might enjoy, including the video that I created for the layout that I made with the digital version of this kit. So thanks so much for stopping by. Be sure to subscribe to see new videos from me each week.